Hello, divine feminine twin flames. I'm Jennifer. I'm so happy to be here to offer you some guidance today. I'm healer, alchemist, an oracle, and a mystic, and I love bringing information to you that will help you move forward in your life that is practical and mystical at the same time. So we have three piles here. I'm asking the Divine Masculine's higher self and the fifth dimension to bring guidance for you on what obstacles, blocks, or challenges that are facing you right now and how you can most easily transmute and integrate them so you can move forward. And let me make sure I wrote this down right. Pile 1 is this beautiful sunstone in this silver cup. Pile 2 is this Columbian Lemurian crystal. And pile 3 is this beautiful piece of amber, which is a twin flame stone. So I'm going to set these aside and start with number 1. We have rest and rejuvenation, 19. The thinking man, 46. And he's holding, maybe it looks like an angel or 3 crystals. Blossoming abundance, number 3. The beautiful color purple. Spirals of manifestation, card 18. Divine destiny, path of the divine warrior. Past life, present power. Move this one up here. Can we still see that? Not really. Okay. Moving things over. Card 5, the Hierophant. Card 8, Justice. And the 8 of Pentacles. So we have 2 8s. Right away, looking at this beautiful reading, I see the mirroring here of the 8s. I see the mirroring here of 2 snakes in the columns with the 11. And I see that any of you who picked pile 1 are working on becoming very high level manifestors. You have 2 major arcana here. And possibly you may be on a break or you may be in a period of rest and break from your masculine, or you may be taking a pause in your action, and I'm going to tell you why that is. You are manifesting blessings with great integrity into your life. They are inspired. They are divinely inspired. You have your divine destiny here, you have purple here, and you have this beautiful 18 spirals of manifestation. So we have 3 8s actually, and then this makes a 9. We have another 9 here. So what is being brought to my attention are the snakes. And when a snake finds a very large piece of, a very large animal, a very large piece of food, it unhinges its jaw, it swallows it whole, it's extremely vulnerable, and I feel at this point right now you may be a little bit vulnerable too. In that this is asking you to step into your warrior mind. Not a mind of action necessarily, but to unhinge your jaw, stop talking and stop snapping at people, and swallow whatever is being gifted to you by the divine right now whole, and rest and digest and integrate with your superior dedication the way that you do. You can see wings, 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 feathers, sparks of divine guidance. This is divinely guided. You are being asked to set into motion purposeful meditation in a spiritual direction with inspired, important ideas. You are integrating these things, and it is coming to you. This may have been brought to you by your masculine in the third dimension, or another man that's acting as a teacher and a high-level advisor to you. A father, a professor, a boss, a colleague, past lover, or somebody else is bringing this to you for you to become more powerful. And it is not a small amount of power that will be gifted to you. It is a very large amount of power, because you are going to use this with integrity and to bring blessings when you step into your mission. And I do feel like this is a very important step for you coming closer to union, because you can see here also that this is going to bring balance, the Libra card, justice and truth, balance, 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 balance. This is going to bring balance to you, to your union. Remember the mirroring effect, and that as you may take a small step back in your earnings right now, or you may have to take some time off work, quit your job or something else, as everything, this is for entertainment, and you need to make your decisions for yourself with your advisors and with whoever you trust to make these decisions, your spiritual team, your family, your friends, and you know what you can do, how much you can survive on, and how much you need. This is telling me money is not the most important thing right now, and that as you digest and you step into this power, this will turn around, because everything else in this reading is right side up. So just know that you may have to also, this is being a 3, this you may have to rely on other people right now to chip in a little bit more, or assist you. You may take a loan, you may get a grant, you may sell some of your items. Specifically, I'm being guided that you may let go some precious objects that you own, jewelry, crystals, or some other things that you feel like it's time for them to move on to somewhere else, because it is time for you to it's actually time for you to shed your skin. And this is very interesting because Pluto just went retrograde, so it is actually, maybe Pluto is playing a kind of significant part in your chart. You may have Scorpio heavy in your chart. I know my Pluto's at 29 degrees Virgo in my 4th house, which is, it is playing with Saturn right now. So you may also have to have a little bit more discipline than usual in your everyday actions. But I would take a look at where Pluto is for you, and you are actually being called to shed your skin on every level. That means it is time for you to get rid of what no longer serves you. It's time for maybe you to make yourself over physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's maybe time for you to find a different community or a new house or even a new place, like a new city, you are being asked to shed your skin, and that means let go completely of your identity. And it is kind of interesting that this looks like a snake skin here too, and that this beautiful light is being, you know, guided onto it. And there isn't a tower moment here. I feel more like it's more like a prolonged tower moment, in that you are in complete control of it. So it isn't a tower moment, but it is in essence a crumbling of your identity and of complete rebuilding of yourself in a much more incredibly attractive, beautiful, blossoming, abundant, divine, blessed way, where you will know your complete power after that this is done. So it's very powerful. I hope that helped you. I have like full goosebumps, and I can see that there is something very magical for you, Pile One, coming. Trust yourself. It's asking you to trust yourself. Spirit's saying, trust yourself, let go. It will all be much better than what you're clinging on to now. All right, 1140. Tattoo. With the Columbian Lemurian. We have Community, card 7. My favorite magician in the mirror, 53. I swear it comes in every reading I do. 26 hostilities, Periwinkle. Pandora's Gift, 45. The Hermit, 9. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. What did I do wrong here? Nothing, I guess. Healing the Divine Masculine, Osiris Rises, Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. We have another snake. I'm not getting quite the same message here. However, we do have Pandora's Gift. So, I do see here that there is, again, a lot of wings. We have hostilities, and let's take a quick look at this. We have these beautiful blue, we have a lot of blue over here, which is making me feel like you have some truth that you need to think about, some sadness you need to feel, and that maybe that you are rebelling a little bit. Pandora's Gift is a card of rebellion, and that you are being asked right now to kind of disobey anything that is not divinely guided for you. And notice that you are, this light is within you. This light of creation, this light and this light are within you. There's something you're being asked to develop and express, and right now it's a tiny seed within you, and you may have to have a period of time where you internally reflect, and that others in your friends may find you being a little bit hostile right now, because I actually think that this light is the light of the Kundalini, and you're being asked to develop and heal your divine masculine with this Kundalini energy, and that's why the snake is here. And I actually think through rising into your own power, your friends are, maybe you've been hiding your spirituality from them. But I see that you want to work together. And I see that you want to work in harmony. And you might find that as you allow this Kundalini energy to rise within you, make sure you Google that. There's there's Kundalini yoga, there's meditations, and I am getting a strong indication that it is time for your Kundalini to awaken and rise or become more powerful. And then a lot of people do feel like it's a aggressive energy that can get out of control. But what this is saying is that you have everything you need to control it, and you have all the elements from spirit that's not going to happen with you. That you're actually going to heal the divine masculine within you, where you might tend to, for lack of a better word, oh, I see a snake here too. Okay. I see. Okay, I hear you. That you might tend to castrate men because you fear their power. It's time for you to recognize that you have that power within you, and to revere them, to love them, and to honor them and their power, and support them. And the snake is I'm being shown that you actually have ancient knowledge of self-healing techniques, and they have something probably to do with nature. I'm guessing with flower essences, or homeopathy, because I see flowers here, I see trees. This also has to do with flowers, and Pandora received all the gifts. So something that you do is very integrative, and it's very holistic, and you may be a master level healer, and it may be that you're bringing this knowledge of self-healing back to us and to your community, and actually I think that you're going to find some people that you already know may be interested in working with you once you bring these new gifts to the forefront. So I'm going to just look really quickly here in case I'm missing anything about healing the divine masculine. It's just bringing your inner strength, not through manipulation and domination, but protection and honoring, and that you need to balance your energy, especially bringing this belief that you have, that maybe from your past or your family or your ancestors, that men don't feel like women do, or the masculine energy doesn't have feelings, because that's not true. And certainly we are seeing that this toxic masculinity is being dismantled, and you may play a part in that. By healing yourself, you will help your masculine heal. And we have these beautiful divine counterparts here that I'm seeing. You're looking for validation of your twin flame in. There it is. So this is a beautiful reading. I'm excited for you. I can feel very strongly your alliance with nature, and your masculine finds this very, very beautiful. And it's actually making me almost want to cry, because he finds your femininity so beautiful and so gentle and so lovely, and your nature goddess, he's saying, qualities make him melt. But you also are doing this kind of back and forth seesawing, where you let people take advantage of you, and then you come back really strong and like just say, F this, nobody's taking advantage of me. Whereas it can be a lot more balanced for you. It can be a lot more like you're soft and strong at the same time. You have boundaries and you're giving and loving. And I think you're going to find yourself in a much happier place once this is a decision actually that you need to make by yourself. And you need to do that by going inside, looking for your light, looking for what's special, looking for what you want your life to be about. And I think you already actually know. Taking off your helmet, and actually it's showing me putting down your sword and connecting to your higher self, to the elements, and to what's coming through for you, and what you want to bring, the knowledge and gifts that you have inside, what you want to bring back. All right, pile two, that's the end of that reading. I hope you found that helpful. It's a lot of love between you two, and it's very beautiful. I can feel it very strongly. 149. Right, and now we have the amber. There we go. Pile three, woman holding a heart, the temple path, door to spirit, forest green, rising sun, the dark mysteries, 7 of wands, page of wands, 8 of swords, and diving for light. Okay. So overall, just looking at this spread, I can see the overall colors are green and pink and red. So we are dealing with some heart chakra issues here. I see a lot of darkness, a lot of dark colors, a lot of green connected to nature. And this card in particular is standing out for me. We see the mirroring of the seahorses, right? This particular card indicates for me water signs, a lot of emotions, and in particular, I feel like you're going through a shadow period in your heart chakra. So I think that you are in some darkness right now. And this card in particular is showing me that you are actually going through this period of shadow to be reborn, and you're actually searching for the light in the darkness. And that's what light workers do, right? We go through periods of testing and contrast to help others with their challenges. We bring new ideas of how to, deal with these. I keep telling myself to not do that. And it does look like, in particular in this pile, that you may, it may be somehow connected to a man of your father, your male lineage, something that's happened. I am feeling addictions, possibly. The temple path shows that you have fallen off of your path a little bit. That you are vulnerable right now. that this is exposed and you are going through a period of transformation, shadow, and that you will be using, hold on here, what am I getting? Your spiritual energies will be returning to you. You will be having a spiritual awakening, another spiritual awakening, and a new beginning. You actually have orbs around you. You actually they will be showing you through these challenges, they will be showing you your core power, and that you are receiving new intuitive gifts. That you will be reborn, and your heart especially will be reborn. It is time right now to embrace your shadow side, to fully look at what is stopping you from evolving, and that perhaps your addictions are stopping you from looking at. Part of this restriction is in your own mind. So try to get out of your own mind and see yourself. You might actually benefit from a past life regression, because I see some of this is from past life. And connecting to nature also, and finding a new spiritual path is indicated. You have a twin flame here, number 11, and you have a 44 here. So I'm seeing a lot of mirroring, and just know that you will come out of this. You will come out of this period of shadow work a more whole and complete and balanced person that will be a teacher for others, that will actually, birds will flock to you. Birds will flock to you to learn the knowledge that you have inside of you. So thank you, Pile 3. I hope that helped you. Bye. I'll see you on the next video.